Easyton, produced by Element JSC, is a transpalpebral tonometer for measuring IOP through the eyelid in the scleral region without direct contact with the cornea. Tonometer structure includes vibration rod, buffer ring, tonometer protective cap, digital display, on-off button. Tonometer is placed in a solid case, equipped by the calibration tester. Easyton is powered by AAA battery. To activate the tonometer, press on-off button. When the tonometer makes a beep and a moving arrow appears on the display, it means it's ready for measuring. Letter G on the display stands for Goldman Measurement Scale. The power element indicator shows the battery charge level. Before the first use of the tonometer, as well as after each new use, it is important to disinfect the tonometer in accordance with the operating manual. To get the most precise measurement, it's necessary to observe 3 easy rules of appropriate patient's position. 1. Ask the patient to sit down on the chair and tilt his head back so that it was strictly parallel to the floor. 2. Eye gaze line should be such that the sclera spot, which is located 2 to 3 millimeters from the cornea edge, was the highest spot of the eyeball. For accurate eye gaze fixation, ask the patient to put a thumb in an upright position at an angle of about 50 to 60 degrees. 3. The patient's eyelid shall be located so that the ciliary margin was at the cornea's upper edge, while the ciliary roll was at 1 to 2 millimeters from the sclera spot. The tonometer shall be strictly upright at the measurement procedure. It is convenient to take the left eye measurements standing behind the patient, while taking the right eye measurements is more convenient to be in front of him, face to face. The heel of the hand holding the tonometer should rest against the patient's forehead. With the other hand, gently stretch the skin at the eyebrow corner in order to smooth out the folds of the patient's eyelid skin if necessary. Place the tonometer rod vertically down. Gently lower it by 2 to 3 millimeters on the sclera spot, 1 to 2 millimeters from the ciliary margin. Pay attention at the recommended measurement spots. When placed, the tonometer makes a beep as a signal of its readiness for measuring. Let the tonometer vibrate on the patient's eyelid for 1 to 2 seconds and gently lift the tonometer. The patient will feel light vibration on the skin. Each vibration is the IOP measurement. At the measurement completion, another beep sounds indicating that the procedure is over. An automatically calculated final IOP numbers appear on the tonometer display. For accuracy self-check, you may do the measurement procedures for a second and third time, simply placing the tonometer again on the patient's eyelid. To switch Easyton off, press the on-off button. Do not forget to disinfect its outer surface, protective cap, buffer ring, and part of the rod standing outside the ring. For safe storage, just place the device into the case. To get the most precise measurements, it is important that a number of simple rules were observed. Horizontal position of a patient's head during the procedure, position of the sclera spot, position of the eyelid. Doctor's hand shall rest against the patient's forehead. Tonometer body shall be positioned strictly upright. Correct distance between the rod and the ciliary margin about 2 millimeters. Procedure shall be made in one eyelid spot, avoiding shift on the eyelid surface. In addition, if the patient finds it difficult to maintain a horizontal head position, ask them to sit in the chair a little further than usual, closer to the edge of the chair, and then tilt them towards the back of the chair, or they can simply lie with the back of their heads on the back of the chair. Easyton display reflects all information necessary for measurement. Battery charge level, ready for operation indication, measured IOP reading, measurement error signal. To get proper skills to use the tonometer, you may need to make measurement tests on calibration check device and finger pads. Provided Easyton is correctly used, the tonometer can continuously measure patients' IOP, ensuring comfort, quickness, and accuracy of the result.